Here. What's good, everybody? Hey, welcome to another episode of 570 Live with your boy G Lyrical. My bad, I got my hair all out and shit today. I usually don't have that. I usually have it like put in a man bun all freaking up because my kids like to pull that shit.
I didn't even notice that till just now.
Yeah, bro, this shit. I look like a Hawaiian today, man. People are looking at me like I'm Troy Polamalu or some shit today. But I usually don't have it out that freaking long, or I put it back so it's like not in the way and shit. But yeah, what's up with you, man? You wanna introduce yourself to people that like might not know you?
Um, yeah, I'm G Lyrical. You know what I mean? I'm from Scranton, PA. I rap. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
about, yeah, I don't know. Just it's me.
Where I think I first ever seen you was like outside of school, because I think you were like in some different program or something, and you used to walk your pit bull all the time. You had a brown pit bull, right? It was a chick.
Yeah, yeah. That was No, he was black.
Or
He
maybe he
was
was
a blue.
black.
Yeah, but nah, I was just I graduated before everybody, so like I used to just come over and just see everybody after school.
Oh, word. Because I used to definitely always freaking see you outside, like walking the riverbank, which I always walk too.
Yeah,
I'd see you always
I,
over there.
I used to have my dog with me everywhere. That was my
Facts. For real. Like every time I seen you, it'd be in Southside. I'd see you randomly walking because I lived on Prospect and you knew Gina. Remember?
yeah.
So I'd see you in Prospect. You'd have your dog. I'd see you by the high school. You'd be with your dog. I'm like, this nigga's everywhere. What the hell? Corey.
Yeah, I was place, man.
Yeah, Corey
I
would be
was
like, yo, he raps. Vic, he raps. And I was always like, word, word. I'm going to have to listen to some of his stuff. I don't think your rap name was G Lyrical then, though.
Nah, back then I used to go by Fearsome.
Fearsome?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I ain't really yeah, I never used it though. Like everybody just called me G.
Oh, that
So
makes
like
sense. You,
it didn't even
you never
work.
released music under that name?
Well when I was under Eternal Conflict, like
Oh,
with
yeah, word.
yeah,
Yeah, I know
probably
Brolic for fucking ever, or F word ever. Trying to stop cussing as much.
yeah, when it was me, him, Tone, and Jared, well, Animosity, it was us. It was the four of us back then. I used to go by Fearsome.
Oh, yeah, I forgot there was two more people.
Yeah. It was more because you mostly see me and Brolic. Like we was everywhere together. Like
Facts, because I always seen Brolic at parties, like, all the time.
yeah.
So that's how I
And me and
developed a bond with him.
Yeah, me like inseparable at a point, like a couple years, like you know what I mean, a good while.
Yeah, y'all
If
really
you
were. You're like me and my cousin, Corey. Me and Corey were always together.
saw me, saw him, he was somewhere close by.
Facts, for real. Or you were just about to meet up, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
What up, Wagner? My guy Swagner AA. Shout out to Port Richey 727 or 757? Shout out to my guys out in Florida. What up, Brandon? But yeah, so you said that you were gonna release a new album soon, right?
yeah. I was supposed to put it out a long ass time ago. I just didn't. But
Yeah.
it's done. It's sitting on my engineer's computer and shit.
It's mixed and mastered and everything already?
Everything's done. I'm just waiting on
You wanna put
trying to get some stuff for videos and promotion and all that.
Nah, I feel that, bro. Nah, I know exactly because like I've dropped two albums and like I really sometimes wish that I went to somebody else to master them at least one, and then like I put like $500 in promotion behind it. You know what I mean? Like something that would have gave it a nice little jump start. But really, I like wish I really got it mastered with somebody who's directly an engineer. Like I can engineer better now, but it's still not the same, bro. I just want to rap. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Yeah, that's like me too. Like I attempted it, but I can't do that shit. Like
What up, Team Sal? You're
yeah, yeah.
but yeah, like what else was I gonna say? Do you distribute yourself too?
Well, I do shit with DistroKid.
Yeah, that's what I
I got
figured.
myself.
Yeah, so you do that, but then you have the grind mode stuff, and they take care of all that with like with the grind mode.
Yeah, like I just go there and rap, and they do everything else.
Like shout out 1500, I got you, Team Sal. But yeah, like I know Grind Mode. They probably have like a lot of subscribers on YouTube. Or what is their biggest platform technically?
Um, I would say YouTube,
YouTube.
cause like I believe, I'm not 100% sure. I believe they have like 67,000 subscribers, something like that.
Yeah, that's good money. That's good
It's up.
money. And you're like one of their favorite artists from what like that interview I've seen. Like they have a lot of stake. It seems like in you and like three other rappers.
Yeah, there's a good amount of people out there. I would say I'm there somewhere. I know like when I be on ciphers, like they mention me a lot in the comments, like the fans and shit.
That's what's up. I know you travel a lot to do the ciphers.
Be all over the place. Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Florida, Texas.
That's dope. You been to H
And what?
Town?
Nah, I went to Austin.
Austin. Oh, that's a nice place. Austin's a little kind of in the cut in a way, like compared to Houston. Houston's like super city kind of in a way. Austin's a big city too. Well, to us especially, because like Scranton's a small city, but Austin is like kind of in the cut compared to like Houston and Dallas. You know what I mean?
Notice like right outside of the city, it's like country.
Yeah, bro. Country as hell. And they're all cool, bro. If you're a Texan, you're a Texan. Don't matter the skin color. Don't matter if you're white, Mexican, black. Like, you wear a cowboy hat and you're like, yeah, man. Like, they're all dope down there, dog. Like, I mess with Texans a lot.
Everybody's cool out there. Yeah, like I said, like right outside the city, it was all country. Like where my hotel was, it was country, and like this, you literally look out the window and see the city. Like it was weird.
That's fire, though. You probably had a good view.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, definitely.
And I know the cartel be out there. You see any cartel?
Oh,
Yeah, I know, right? They control everything out there. You're at 727, that's right. Yeah, shout out Poor Richie. Look, where's Tone at? He usually watching. What up, Jess? But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, when you travel and all that, like, who is like probably like the first? I want to say starstruck, but someone that you worked with that you were like, holy shit, like this is this guy. You know what I mean?
the first one or the most crazy
The
one?
first one that you seen that you were like, I might be going doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Um, I'd have to say, like Diabolic. Like you ever hear Diabolic? He
Yeah, diabolic with it has a K in it, right?
nah, he don't spell it with a K.
Diabolic. Oh, it's with a
But
C.
Mortal Technique. He used to be with Mortal Technique back in the day.
He sounds mad familiar. I think I've heard a couple of things, but I thought it was spelled with a K, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just thinking of your name and my name.
He a cool ass dude. Like he was mad cool.
He's white or black?
Yeah, he a white
He's a
dude.
white dude. And what is he like? He's definitely mad underground if he was with Immortal Technique. Oh yeah, Immortal Technique. I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking of Twisted Insane. For some reason, maybe it's because you showed me who Twisted Insane was. So like that's who I was picturing in my head. But Immortal Technique is a Puerto Rican dude from New York.
Yeah,
Yo, he's actually a goat, man. A lot of people sleep on Immortal Technique, and he's one of the best lyricists I've ever heard in my life.
so he definitely. I got onto him a little later. Like I'm gonna say like maybe '06, something like that. I started listening to him.
I know like some of his stuff, but like I mostly know him because my uncle is from the Bronx and he's Jamaica Rican. I guess you would say he's Jamaican and Puerto Rican. He's straight goon. That's the first guy I like. He's just nuts. Like, if you ever watch his Uncle Al, shout out to you. He's one of the first people that let me shoot his gun. But yeah, he used to collect like mad like old or like ancient weapons and stuff. Like he had African swords, mad different stuff. So he was mad cool. But he's the first person that ever showed me Immortal Technique. And here, what up, LJ? What up, Rage? You're what up, Cuzzo? But yeah, so Diabolical was like the first person you seen that you were kind of like, damn, that person was directly plugged into somebody that was known.
Yeah, cause I know I used to watch him on YouTube and listen to his albums and shit. So when I first like meeting him, I was like, oh shit, and I'm rapping with him. I was like, oh shit, all right,
So
like this
what
shit.
what kind of track was it? What up, Aaron? Cuzzo?
It was, it was a cipher. You can find it on YouTube. It's
Oh,
the
all right. You never got like just a straight feature from him though.
nah.
You ever
I know
want
like
to?
yeah, eventually, yeah, definitely.
You got that plug though, so every time you like, excuse
I
me.
mean,
My bad.
likely, like you know what I mean. He's like I said, he's a cool ass dude. I got him on Facebook and shit. Like when I talk to him, like he'll post something, I'll comment on it, he'll reply to me and shit. So
Yeah, that's what's up. What up, BA? You're my guy. Always support him. Yeah, I know how you feel, Jess. My kids be acting crazy every time I'm about to go live. It's like they just wait until I'm about to go live, and they're like, crying. My daughter has like this screech cry that I really hate. I love her to death. She's the cutest thing in the world, but that screech cry, like, gotta go. Like, I'm so happy I don't have no more, or I'm having another boy for now. Like, I'll be happy to have another girl later in life. I know you're a girl dad, right?
yeah, just one daughter.
Yeah, I see with her. I seen you with her actually down the street from my house, not too long ago.
Yeah,
But
that was a couple months back. Yeah, we go on walks all the time. So
fact, me too. People probably think I don't have a car because I be walking all the time. You know what I mean? Like I just like going for walks. I'm a human being who feels like sometimes I just got to get up and walk time. Like I walked so much as a youngin. Like as a jit, I walked everywhere. I have at least like if my legs had miles, like my car would have broke down 5 years ago.
and I feel you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
I'm the same way though. Like as Broderick, like me and Broderick used to walk
Yeah, I remember. I
everywhere.
see you guys all the time. You'd be walking somewhere, I'd be walking somewhere, and we'd see you guys walking. I'd be drunk or something. Like, yo, what up, dog? My little skinny self back in the day.
Because back then I used to live in North Side, like all the way up by Banger Heights, and I used to be me and
Oh,
Broderick be
that's
all the
deep.
yeah, and we used to be all the way over by like Valley View and shit, just like
Damn, that's literally like the different sides of
yeah.
Scranton. That's as far north as you pretty much can go, Banger, and then all the way to Valley View. Oh my god. Maybe no, Valley View's worse than Hilltop because Hilltop you can actually kind of get through from the regular streets. Valley View you got to go a specific damn way,
Hey,
and if you don't go that way, you're gonna get like lost or you're gonna end up in the woods.
yeah, right.
So it's
Yeah,
horrible. And
yeah, my
yeah,
baby up there, so that's why I would just go up there and I'd just be chilling up there. Even if I wasn't hanging out with her, I'd be somewhere with somebody over there.
word.
Me and Broderick. But yeah,
When's the
those
last time you were Brolic? Did y'all do any music together still?
we got like he's on my album.
That's what's up. That's your day one. You know what I mean? You got to get him on.
Yeah, I gotta have him on everything. Like I always said, like if I blow up and he don't blow up, he's still gonna like I'm making him get on a track with me. Like I don't care. Like,
Even if he quit, even if he retired, like I'm now a
yeah,
businessman. Like nah, bro, you're gonna come spit this 16 for me, dog.
like any if I was on the label and they're like, nah, he can't fuck that. He getting on it.
Like nah, bro,
It's
that's my man's, bro.
with Tone, I was like even if I get like big and I'm in like a big studio somewhere like with crazy engineers, I still want him in the studio with me to have some say on the track.
Is
Like,
Tone the light skinned dude with glasses?
nah, he white.
Oh, he's
He's
white.
skinny.
Oh, I remember this. I can't remember who he is, but I think he used to hang out with y'all. Like I think he was Puerto Rican with like a blondish fro, and he had glasses. I can't remember his name. I thought it was Tone, but he cool people.
That's Tone too, but that's not this
Oh,
Tone.
all right. I'm not tripping. All
Yeah,
right.
you're talking-
I don't know
that's
why. I just like connected it with that because I think y'all used to hang out with him, right?
yeah, we used to chill with him. That's Antonio.
Facts. I
But we
haven't
never
seen him in a
called him.
minute.
We used to always just call him Tony or Tone.
That's right. But yeah.
But
So who is the next? Who is the biggest artist that you say you worked with? Like that you felt like after you.
biggest, biggest to me was just recently. That was K Reno because like K Reno was like I look up to him like to me he's because he's in the underground he's legendary. To me that's like the biggest.
K is K
Me,
Reno? I feel like I've heard him on. In is he from Texas?
yeah, he
Yeah,
from
I know
Houston.
he is. Yeah, he's been on songs with like Slim Thug. I think Scarface, right?
Probably I haven't heard him, but probably like he's known in the underground. He's
And
a legend and
I think he has a song with Tech Nine too. I'm pretty
possibly
sure. Yeah, I know that name.
got
Definitely. I think he was on
50 albums,
he said what?
50 albums out.
50?
Yeah. Like 50 up there, something like that, like 49, 50 albums. He got a lot of he been rapping since 80.
Damn. And where's he from in Texas?
He's from Houston,
Yeah, I
the
thought so.
South.
Yeah, yeah. He's definitely the same guy I'm thinking of for sure. What up, Chris? Here. What up, Max?
But yeah, he's my like that was my favorite like
Person that you
Yeah, that I worked with through them.
That's dope. You did a grind mode cipher with him too?
Yeah, it didn't come out yet though.
Nah,
It'll be out in a couple weeks.
that's what's up. Oh, so y'all hear it. Y'all gotta go peep it when it comes out.
Oh,
Jess, someone said, Gerard, remember when we used to smoke on the U tracks and in the iron furnaces like every day with Bradley?
who's that? Jess, you said?
Yeah.
I think so. If it's the right person I'm thinking of, yeah, that was a long ass time ago. That shit, that was like 15, 17 years ago, some shit.
Damn.
That was a long time ago. If it's the right person, yeah, I think I know who that is.
Yeah, Jess, I can't think of her last name. Billy Joe. That's my girl. She's my home girl. What up, Johnny? Yeah, I used to smoke like before I went to school. You know, like the little baseball field over there.
Yeah.
Me and Corey
So
used to go over there and like smoke in the little woods right there. And we'd be late the first period every day. And I had math first period, so I'd be mad high going into math. Like, and I had a guy named Mr. Linsesky who had like the ill lisp. He had the ill lisp. Be like, this is Mr. Linsesky. I think you had that class with me, dog.
I don't know, maybe because I was in what's it called, like lower grade like math and shit.
Nah,
So
this was
maybe
just regular math. What year was that? I want to say senior year. I just had. They wanted to put me in trig, so maybe not. Maybe it wasn't math that I had with you. They
I,
wanted
I
to
was
put me in trig, but I think I was in
I was
algebra.
I was trash at math, so I was in like the lowest math class.
Nah, I was pretty decent at math. They tried to, like I said, they tried to put me in trigonometry. I'm like, chill, bro. It's my senior year. You got me fudged up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I ever had a male math teacher.
Oh
I know
yeah,
my
so it
senior.
probably wasn't. I know we had some class together in high school. I can't think of what it was. It might have been English. No, I have that with Brett Thorne. I can't think of what class we had. Something together, maybe history.
Well, I know me and Brett were in a couple
Oh no,
classes
wait.
and shit.
Did I have cool? Wait, I don't even think we were in school together. What am I talking about? You were a grade ahead of me.
Yeah, I was the head. But like
Maybe
I
I'm
said, I
bugging.
was in some lower grade classes though.
Oh, so
I
maybe. Oh, I get what you're saying. You're saying because you were a
tried
year
to,
up above us, you did have some classes with me because you were like say if I was in pre-algebra, you were in pre-algebra because you were trash at math. That would make sense. Because I remember I was in pre-algebra with that kid that went to MLB. What's his name? And he was a freshman. He was smart as hell. The kid
think I know who you're
McCarthy,
talking
Joe
about.
McCarthy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had
Yeah,
math with him.
yeah. I was in like the grade with his sister. I think his sister was in my grade.
He was all right, man. He was a cool kid. He was a little jock, but he was all right. He was nice at ball, yo. Like dead ass, that kid was nice at basketball. He was nice at football. He was nice at. I'm surprised he went to baseball, but it makes sense because like we have like our outlet. I guess Scranton High's baseball team is one of the best in the area compared to like basketball. There's like a lot of schools will have like a good player that can go and be a prospect. We had a lot in our school, but some of them didn't want to focus on ball and shit. You know what I mean?
Other shit.
Facts. Someone that
He was
did do
all
something was Hassan. You,
for basketball.
yeah, bad. You know Hassan, man. He if oh man, you probably didn't see that. He dunked him. We had like and one come to the high school one year, and he dunked in the middle of the game. It was dope as hell. It was a weird dunk, but he still dunked it on the and one people, and I
Yeah,
forget his name.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
White chocolate, like not the white chocolate that we all like. I don't know if you watch ball like that. Jason Williams was also known as white chocolate, but this guy was white chocolate, like and one white chocolate. He sorry, Jess, I had to say. I probably one of the only people that know your actual name, but yeah, he dunked on him and he looked like he felt mad disrespected. I swear, he was mad. But
I never really went to the games like that. I
mm-mm.
know
It was a
when I was
rep
in,
rally.
then maybe I don't know. I can't
Nah,
really remember.
you probably weren't there because it was our senior year, so you would have already been
Oh
out of
yeah, I
school.
was
You know what I
I was
mean?
going.
That was dope. Shout out to Scene. I actually just seen he's coaching now. Shout out to him, man. That's my guy right there. Peaches is his nickname. Some people call him Peaches. I don't know if you ever met him. He's
If
tall.
I seen him, if I seen him, I probably recognize him. I
Probably.
can't think.
We're
So
all from Scranton. We've all seen each other at least once. That's what I say. Unless you just moved
I,
here.
yeah,
But
But
yeah,
yeah, I didn't really go to the sports shits like that. I know when I was in like 10th grade, my girl was on that team, so I used to go to some of the like the games and shit because she was on her shit.
well, where
But then
you cut out for a second. What'd you say?
I would leave when she was like done doing her shit. Like I said, she was on a step team.
Oh, word,
So
yeah, that makes yeah. I know what you mean. The step team, they were actually pretty dope. They
yeah, so I would go there to see her do her shit, and then I would leave once they were done.
they would do like things like at lunchtime sometimes they'd like in the middle of the floor just like start dancing and shit. Like it was pretty dope. But I wanted to talk to you about what was it? Oh, let me think. I should have wrote this down. I had it all in my head. See, it's what happens when you go too fast. But damn, what was it? Was it grind mode? Didn't we already talk about grind mode?
Yeah, a little bit.
But with grind mode, how how does it like work with like distributing? Do you get like money back from that? Like they send you bread for like doing everything? Cause I know you do shows. That's what it was, doing shows and all that. Or do you have to pay them to do it? Like how does that work?
Nah, I don't pay to like I don't get paid for nothing. It's like basically just like
Promotion.
yeah, it's like me, yeah, like promo and
But do
shit.
you have to pay
Like
to go on the trips and like for your hotel and stuff like that?
yeah, I gotta pay my own hotel and all that.
That's not
What
cheap.
is the only thing I like we all gotta like all the artists gotta put in money a
Oh
little bit.
yeah, I remember you did tell me something about it, but you can keep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
put
remember.
in money to make it happen, basically. Because without us putting that bread in, we wouldn't be able to make it happen.
Yeah, that makes sense. And like they use that towards the videos, towards that makes
So the
sense.
video, shirts, what you call promotion, like
Facts.
the promo, is, like really good. Like they put mad money towards promotion. Because like I said, every cipher I'm on, except for old ones, like all the newer ones, like there's 40,000 views and
That's
up.
dope.
Yeah,
Imagine, bro. And with this K Rhino one, that's probably gonna jump up to even higher, I would assume, because he has a big following down south,
yeah, he's huge down there. Yeah, definitely.
especially Texas. But a lot of people don't know, bro. Like you could just be famous in Texas and never have to leave Texas because like the the
Man, love.
yeah, it's so official out there. The scene, the scene out there allows you to get paid and not even you could be rich and just be famous in Houston. That's a fact. Like
Yeah,
really. I've heard a couple of Houston artists say that all the time. Like, bro, like we didn't even have to blow up like that, but we figured it was about the right time because a lot of them are just big there.
yeah, word.
Sauce
Yeah, nah.
Walker, all that. You know what I mean? Sauce Walker got his own record label though, but he got Jay-Z offered him a deal. So I don't know if you know who Sauce Walker is, right?
I don't think
You don't
so.
know
It
Sauce
sounds
Walker? He be wearing like he kind of like wears his hair like I know you have definitely seen "Don't Be a Menace to South Central" while drinking your juice in the hood. You know how he be wearing like those big ass things in his hair, like the baby looking things.
bad.
Yeah, he be wearing those, and he be wearing like shorts and be like mad wild on the camera, like yo, y'all niggas, He's mad funny, yo. I fuck with Sauce Walker. That's my
I
dude.
check them out. I don't know. Maybe I might have seen. I see so many like
Yeah,
it's hard. Like I'm like to be honest, it's hard to impress me. Like when it comes to like music.
yeah, he just like he has a dope like he followed the blueprint for independent music making and like he's definitely somebody to look up in that area too because he has his own record label now. Let me think. What's the name of his record label? Let me look it up. He got this Mexican, like gutter ass Mexican kid that's on it. What's his name? I can't think of his name, but dude's he's pretty. I don't know. It depends on what you like. See, like I have like this southern. I lived out south for a while. My family's from all out there, so like southern rap is a little different than northern rap. Like up north and especially the East Coast, we're like super lyrical and like that's what everyone kind of just focuses on is like the lyrical stuff, and is different than down south. Down south is
But
like
oh,
dope beats, ill
like
flow.
and shit like that. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so like someone might be like, "Oh, he was trash," like Speaker Knockers. I know you had to hear Speaker Knockers, right? So Speaker Knockers, he didn't even have that dope of lyrics. You know what I mean? But it was his energy, it was his flow. He made his own beats. The kid just had style and swag, and you
And
know,
that shit makes good performances too.
Oh
Like
yeah,
when
for
you got
sure.
like I be over here like I be like rapping and shit like and then like I can't really do much because like I need all my breath to do
Facts.
that.
Now I know exactly what you mean. That's why sometimes it's like easier to perform a more simple track and just put mad emphasis in it, and people will be like, "Oh, that was fire," but like you're thinking in your head, "This ain't even one of my better songs." But it's because you were able to put all that energy into it, then be sitting back and rapping your bars like, "Ah, da, ba, da, 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 da," and then you're like, "Damn, bro, I'm mad tired," and like I have to be able to save my breath for the hook.
Or-
I definitely know
yeah,
how
that
that
happened.
feels.
My last actually, yeah, my last performance, I performed a song that is actually on one of my albums that's not released yet. I performed it down there. It's the first time I ever
Performed it.
performed. No one never heard it, and I'm over there like shit, like
Yeah,
I'm running out of
I'm
breath on stage.
dying over here for breath. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know how that feels.
but
Oh
nah, they
yeah,
love me,
Sauce Walker's record label is TSF. You ever heard of TSF?
baby. I don't know.
They're real big out in Texas. So if you ever go back out there and you see that, you'll see like T. I think it's like green, red. It's like the color of the Texas flag, I believe. I think it's green, red, and white, maybe. And it just is three big letters that says TSF. But he got some pretty good artists on there, and he puts on for his city for real. He's from Houston too. Most of them are all from Houston, like all the famous rappers from out there. Scarface, Mike Jones, Paul Wall, Slim Thug. They're all from Houston. But Mo3, he's from Dallas. But Dallas has like a whole new scene that's popping right now.
Yeah, yeah. Ain't Bun B and Pimp C from Houston too? They from out
Yeah, they're
there
from
too.
Houston. They're one of them. Them and Scarface and the Ghetto Boys are like the oldest rappers that are from Houston, like most known, oldest that are still relevant type rappers that are from Houston. Because I'm pretty sure there's some other people that we've kind of got forgotten in history that were dope in their time, but they're still out here making music and shit.
Yeah, word.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? What's the biggest, like, what's the best place you performed at? I can't think of the name. The arena, not arena. I can't think of the word.
Venue.
Yeah, venue. My bad. You know where I was going with it. What's like the best venue that you ever played at? Like, I'm curious. I'm asking these for myself. I just want to know.
Oh, when I was down in Texas with Grind Mode, that was at South by Southwest. So that was pretty dope. Like, but I think my favorite one would be actually it was in Scranton at what the hell is that shit called? Stage West. I
Oh
opened up from
yeah, actually,
yeah,
Stage West it's like they've become something.
yeah, but they closed down.
Oh, it's something else now.
Yeah, they sold it. I don't even think they
What?
yeah.
I thought
But they
Danny just performed there.
nah, that was his boys shit. The Keystone stage or some shit.
That's not the same joint.
Nah, it's not the same shit.
Where's Keystone at?
That's in Oliphant.
What?
Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, that's
Oliphant. Where in Oliphant, bro? Because I know Oliphant like the back of my hand. I was like tattooing out there for a little bit, and I messed the tattoo shop out there.
I was supposed to go to that shit.
Yeah, I remember.
He sent me the address and I went there and the GPS sent me to a house and I'm like, what the fuck? And then like my phone wasn't working, my internet wasn't working, so I just
Oh man, I actually think I know exactly what the hell that is because my friend lived in that house. It probably was a house. Bro, there's a house out in Elephant that my man's lived at. Shout out Rico and Chris. DJ Easy, my guys. I known them through I just met random people, but I met him through my man's and like when I came back from Florida and then they lived in Elephant and then they moved across the street and like I walked into their house when I was just out there. This is before my kids were born, so maybe like 4 years back. It's kind of by like the dollar store. Is that where you pulled up?
uh shit. I don't know. I passed stores. I don't know
It's
what they
like
was.
there would be like, oh yeah, so if you weren't completely like paying attention, there's usually the dollar store on your right hand side and it's kind of by like a car dealership, but you go over there. I don't want to drop the exact way to get there and shit. That's their house if they still live there, but if that's the people who are doing it. But this is probably somebody who actually now lives there if it's not them. But you go up in there and they had literally, it used to be a church, but it was their house. Bro, it was
Yeah,
wild.
Yeah, I know. I looked up, and when the GPS brought me there, it was just a house, and then it was like I'm sitting there, I'm trying to listen. I did hear people, but I'm just like I don't want to just pull up to somebody's. I was
Nah,
like,
I think that it actually is a house though, and it's like you walk up the stairs and there's a big stage, and bro, it's fire, bro. Because I looked at it and I was like, "Yo, bro, y'all should be doing shows here." He's like, "Yeah, just got a newborn baby though and stuff." He was going to school to be like a trucker or something, but he's like a DJ too. I don't know. Maybe y'all met him in passing. I used to chill with him a lot. We used to party a lot together, but he that has to be the venue. That's the only place in Elephant that you know what I'm saying.
but yeah, because I told him, I told Danny I was gonna go up there, and like I said, I thought my GPS sent me to the wrong spot, and then my internet, my service wasn't working. It was bad, so I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go home. Fuck it, and I
Damn.
went.
I wish you went just so I could see it. I'm gonna be interviewing Danny soon. I actually hit him up. He said he want to come on, or he'll come on and whatnot, because he's definitely somebody out here that makes a lot of noise too. I'd say probably Team Sal, you and Danny probably are out here, and Sour City True. Y'all are out here actually making real moves. You know what I mean? And Max, shout out Max. Probably a few more people I haven't mentioned. KP. I'm gonna have KP on this week. Shout out KP. I think I might have him Friday if that's what he wants. I don't know. I said Wednesday or Friday, but Friday, I don't know. It gives him a little bit more time. I haven't really scheduled this week. I'm kind of winging it a little bit because I want to see if I can get some different people to make it a little fresher. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep the same stuff. I want to start growing and making it a little bit better. Someone said I should make it like more of an interview type thing. Some people want me to be like DJ Academics. But either way, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to put on for all of us because at the end of the day, we're all in this situation together. We're kind of in this small market where a lot of us are talented, and probably if we all lived somewhere else, like you'd be signed already if you lived in Chicago or let's say somewhere else. They all do drill out there. You're a little, you know what I'm saying? So let me say Kansas City. You know what I mean? If you lived in you'd probably be signed somewhere. Or if you lived in New York,
That word.
it's mad. People really don't get that, and a lot of people just think that Scranton is just like, I don't know, it's a waste of time or something. Like the music ain't good, or people. Oh, if they were good, they would have been signed already. It's not that simple. Most of the industry is controlled. You know what I'm saying? Most of the top 10 music is paid for. Like if you took away their paid promotion that they did, their views wouldn't even be that good. That's why when they go to sell, that's why a lot of people are getting dropped from their label because they're not even selling like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess like was it on the radio and shit? You hear like the same 20 songs being played over and
Bro,
over and over.
I do
They
the same, and I tell you that I never want to do that. That song's always on, and it's on 2K. Then you hear
yeah,
Lil Nas X. Uh, I forget the song, but that song's always coming on. Then there's now that Meg The Stallion track. What's it?
yeah.
Got the something. It's really a bad word. I don't want. It's female, but you know what I'm talking about, the something something energy track that's
Yeah.
on there. So it's a lot of just I don't know commercial stuff. But Meg The Stallion probably sells a lot, to be honest,
Or,
out of all
yeah,
of them. But yeah, man, we definitely got to work on some. I remember mad hype that you showed me Twisted Insane. I'm just mad that it took me this long to actually understand that because people would always tell me, bro, Twisted Insane, Twisted Insane, and I thought they were talking about like ICP Twisted. Like, bro, what? Like, I ain't listening to that right now. Like, what are you talking about? And they would look at me crazy and just like, I don't know if they thought that I was just dumb and just were like, never mind, I ain't explaining it to him.
yeah, nah, I've been fucking with Twisted Insane for a grip. I with him. I remember I need to get on a song with him. I know I've spoke to him in the past about getting on songs with
Bro,
me. He
that would
said
be so fire. I wonder how much he charged. It's probably
not a,
like 5 racks, you think?
nah, not even.
What, like
He's a cool ass dude. Like he don't charge crazy amounts like that. Like I remember when ISO was with him.
yeah.
I was gonna get. I remember I hit up Twisted Insane. He was like he like ice. He was like, oh, ISO will do a track for $300.
Damn.
But I
Now
was
he's
gonna
on the
do
song
it.
with The Rock. You ain't getting him for
Yeah,
$300 now, dog.
yeah, he a couple racks now. He's with Strange Music. all that.
Yeah, all that. You know, shout out Strange Music, man. If anybody's blueprint I would follow, it would be his blueprint. Tech really is
They,
like the black sheep, and like he's the standard that you should aim for if you're gonna do things. Word of mouth. He got famous through word of mouth back in his day. He's got to be what? He was born in 1969. He's older than my pops, so he's older now.
yeah, he's in his 50s. I know that.
So, but he is really the guy who came out and really did work with the music.
Everybody.
Like, yeah, and well, you can't even say that. Cause look at Keisha Cole. I know you definitely heard the track that Keisha dissed him on. You ever hear that? He
Uh,
he went to go perform at Summer Jam, and Keisha Cole pretty much like was like, I ain't going after him. Who is he? Who is he? And then he performed, and the whole crowd went nuts. So he kind of like made a diss track and like mentioned her, and he said his daughter, her dad said, "Excuse my daughter, she's a hater." You know what I mean? So it's crazy. It was on what was the name of that track? I hit the stage, grab the mic, and blow them all away. You never heard that track?
yeah, I know what's going on my head.
Yeah. So on
Yeah,
that
that's
track, he said, but Keisha was acting bia, oh she acting like a hoe, like a hoe. She ain't know I grabbed her mic and like the. She said that she don't know me, but I'm the number one independent in the country, man. She the only one acting funky, man. The people at Summer Jam they want me, but yeah,
I
he
didn't know that shit.
yeah, it
Keisha
was a
Cole.
diss to her
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
someone else. He actually dissed someone else on it. I forget who. It might have been the people who originally made that track. The gig is over. The gig is over. Biddy bye bye. The gig is over. The kid is older and getting. Well, he took that whole flow from. That's an old ass track that was mad famous back in the day.
Yeah, like he's something. And then I know Nas did some shit like that too.
Yeah,
No, who that was
yeah, it was someone else.
ARS one and them. That was their shit,
Yeah,
right?
facts. That's what I think it was at least. Someone could probably. Well, I don't even know if the old school rapper will probably watch this later and comment it. Cause I know a lot of
Yeah, I'm
old
pretty
heads.
pretty sure it was Boogie Down Production.
Yeah, something. Yeah. That sounds right. I think it was a
Yeah,
group though who did it. I can't think though.
Boogie Down Productions. That's
Yeah,
ARS one and Scotland Rock, I believe.
yeah. I think it was them. That would make sense. But either way, he dissed them, and then I know. I mean, I just don't know how he never got like tracks with Hove and all that. I know that
Yeah,
he probably could have paid for it, but Tech never paid for one feature. He said he's never paid for a feature unless it was like he bought like a beat off you and it was already pre-made, like with B.O.B. the Am I a Psycho track. You know what I'm saying? He had a
yeah, I
lot.
didn't know.
What'd you
Yeah,
say?
that's crazy. I said I didn't know that. I didn't know that he never paid for them.
Mm-hmm. But I think he paid for that one because B.O.B. produced that whole track. B.O.B. did the beat, he did the hook, and he had the verse on Am I a Psycho. So he had to have bought that from him. There's no way B.O.B. was just like, yeah, bro, take this whole track from me
Like
for
this,
free. No
damn,
way.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Hopsin was on that joint too.
Yeah, Hobson, and then he had the second track. I think he has 3 songs with B.O.B. He has the one with Wiz Khalifa and B.O.B. Um, how does it go? I'm top dog, something like a CEO. I'm calling shots, call me Don Julio. See me,
Yeah, I
yeah.
do
They don't really see me though. And then he has the other joint with
with
who
two.
is it? No, with Two Chains.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. This the type of shit that make the hood go. What up, Heart? Or the Bird? That make the hood go crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He has that song, which is one of his most popular songs, and it's not even that. Like, I'm not saying the song sucks, but you know what I'm saying?
yeah, not normal tech.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He just was like, oh, let me make some bubblegum shit to, like, make this album go crazy. You know what I mean? To give it a little bit more pop, because people are going to hear that, and they're going to want to hear something else.
yeah. That's like the one shit that he did, which is actually really great song, is the one he did with Recognize and Kendrick Lamar. That got him
Oh,
some.
yeah. Of course. That song was
That,
fuego. You
that's,
talking about, like, I never ever break
yeah,
down. Now
that
I'm
got
in peace. And, yeah, what's it called? I spent all
him.
night
Yeah,
long, scared of tomorrow. Fragile,
yeah.
fragile. Yeah, that's my shit. Wish I'd known.
That's the fire. I remember
Oh yeah,
when that first came out, it got play
yeah.
on.
Radio play.
Yeah, it got play on one of them serious channels, and I
Yeah,
remember the
me
chick.
too. Bro, I swear, because at the time my cousin was dating a girl who had Sirius Radio. She just bought a new Jeep and it was like completely decked out with all the newest stuff. So she had like Sirius Radio free for like a year. So we were always bumping like Shade 45. I think that's what it came on, Shade 45.
Yeah, it was one of them. And I remember the lady that was the host. She was like, I remember people would call me all the time and ask for Tech Nine, but I would never play him. And
Bro,
it's like,
how,
so
bro,
now you playing him because he's on
Cause
song with
no, because
Kendrick?
Kendrick Lamar was on the track. You already know that's why,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Because
what I'm saying.
Kendrick Lamar was getting super hot at that time. That was right after Good Kid, Bad City, or yeah, that's the name of it. But yeah, you already know Kendrick Lamar is like, bro, white. I ain't trying to be all racist and stuff, but white people love Kendrick Lamar. So especially white girls, a lot of white girls really like Kendrick Lamar. It's kind of crazy. Like he has a really big fan base of white girls that like go to his concerts and know every single word to his songs, type shit.
That's what's up though, man.
He looks
Shit.
like, you ever see what he dresses like naturally? What up, bro? My bad. I just caught up on the comments, y'all. What up, B? Oh yeah, Broncos Lakers. You already know. Shout out to Lakers. If you can see it, I don't know. See, it's backwards. Remember we were just talking about it? It's all backwards, so I gotta hang it like the opposite way. But yeah, what were we just talking about? Oh yeah, Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, Kendrick Lamar really like he kind of came out of nowhere. Even though he was on TDE before that, everyone forgets Kendrick Lamar he was on tour with Tech as K Dot before he was even Kendrick Lamar. His rap name was K Dot, and he has a song called "On I Love Music" with Tech Nine. He has a verse. I don't know if you ever heard that
Yeah,
song.
yeah, I
I
heard that song.
love music. Yeah, that track. It was on the
That's
Gates mixplate.
that's a good track.
Yeah, facts. I think it was him. Someone else that has like a quicker flow. I can't think of their name.
Yeah, there was definitely someone else on there. I
He was
can't
like
think
something
of it.
something at BG though. I can't think of his name who it was, but he had an ill flow on, or had an ill track on it. That album was sneaky good. Like at first, a lot of people didn't think it was that hot, but if you really bump the tracks, that album was fire. You know what I mean? I smoked a lot of weed listening to that, and at first I was like, "This ain't tech, bro. This is weird." And then like I started listening to it more, and I was like, "Yo, this like is secretly one of his best albums."
Yeah, well, I like the newer album he put out. The fuck is the name of that shit? That new one.
Which one?
It just.
There's a lot of new ones.
I know he dropped like 2 albums a year.
Yeah, he has the collab
Like,
album, and then he has a solo album.
what's the one that got
Who?
my
Bass
brain?
backwards.
Nah, not that. My brain just went fucking blank right
Yeah, it
now.
happens to me all the time. And I'm in the middle.
The one
I'm
where
on live, and I'm like,
the one where he's like I ain't this, like I
Oh,
ain't
like I
broke.
ain't that, like I
Yeah,
ain't
that
that, like I ain't never.
that
Yeah, that
album.
song was hard. Yeah, I can't remember. Cluster? No, it's not on Cluster. It was the one after. No, it was way after. Ah, I can't think of the name. I'll look it up real quick. Let's see. That's the homie. Here, what up, Dante Cafe? My bad. I say people's names sometimes. I forget they have like whole rap names. I'm like, yo, what up? Your name? And I'm like, oh damn. Like, let me call them by their rap name or like their.
But yeah, like the
Yeah,
shit with
Dante
me,
just
like,
said you're one of the best rappers from the seven.
yeah, thanks, Dante. I appreciate that.
Well, Cafe. See, I just did it
Yeah,
again. Calf.
yeah. Nah, but yeah, Cafe cool as shit. Like he always shouting me out. Like he cool ass
He
dude.
said you can call me Dante. I've known him for mad long. But Cafe is so close to kind of Dante, so it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, nah, he definitely cool as hell. Me and him supposed to be working on something.
That'd be straight fire. You
Yeah,
have
that
to
should.
definitely send me that right when it happens. He actually just showed me something he's working on. He has some. He was just telling me like the underlines between some like stuff. I don't really want to go all the way in it, but yeah, you coming on soon, Calf. You already know. But he showed me some. It was fire, bro. It kind of like drillish, and it was like hard as hell though. But he
And nah,
definitely. You said what?
I said he nice though. He definitely nice.
Oh yeah, Cap got like a lot of different styles too. He could go like hard body, like drill type rap, and then he can kind of kick it for you lyrical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he got like a good mix of both, which I like. I'd say you're more of like a storyteller rapper in a way to me. You know what I'm saying? You tell a lot of stories in your rap, and I like that.
Yeah, I try. I got some shit that's like straight stories. But they're not out yet. I ain't put them
That's
out yet.
definitely, is that what you like aim for when you rap? Like
Sometimes,
kind
yeah.
of like
I don't know.
tell about your life and then like a story type.
To an extent, like it's weird. Like I was just talking to my boy about it the other day. Like it's hard for me to actually put like my act break. All right, break. It's hard for me to break it down into detail about shit. So I say shit, but I don't explain it 100%. Like you kind of gotta just know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Nah, I feel
Like,
that.
but I do talk about just real shit, life shit.
Yeah.
I make a lot of like, emotional music. I make angry music.
Yeah. No, I feel
Like,
that. I know my first whole album was definitely angry. My first album was like, fight you, fight me now, I'll fight you. Like it was just
like
crazy. You already know,
yeah, like
Kev. What up, mom?
what you call it? That song Lethal Demon we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
That shit just came. That song came from straight anger. Like I was so mad when I wrote that shit.
Just stuff happening in your life and whatnot.
I'm stepping this lethal injection, hop out the dark, stick my teeth in your neck. Then like you know what I mean? Like I was
Yeah.
just
What is
like I,
like chopping? You chopped on that track, like da 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 da,
yeah,
or is it just
chopping.
like a faster flow? Or what would you
It
say?
was,
Syllable rap?
it was it was like part chopper, part just fast. Like I don't know. It was
Yeah.
like the second verse definitely had like a lot of chopping in it.
Yeah. I know what you
It-
mean. Man, I want to do stuff that's like chopping, but like it's hard to mix in because a lot of people out here don't really know about that. You know what I'm saying? People out here hear that and be like, "What's
but
this crap? Who do you think you are, Eminem?" Like, you know what I'm
yeah, it's
saying?
crazy too that they think of Eminem first. Like
Eminem or like
Eminem
older
started-
people will say like Bone Thugs and Harmony or Twista. I'll always think of Tech, but there's so much more other people that chop. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that's a whole form of rap that people out here don't really even know about.
yeah, it's mostly Midwest.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So all them out there, everyone chops out there. That's how they rap. That's their whole because they came up on Bone Thugs and Busta. Actually, Busta chops, but he's a different type of chopper. But yeah, that's why he was on Worldwide Choppers.
Yeah, Rich Chops. He's from Georgia.
Who?
Rich,
Oh yeah,
the white.
Ritz. Oh yeah, facts. Shout out to Ritz, man. He's nice, bro. Ritz, Yellow Wolf, definitely too.
Yeah, Yellow.
Let's think.
Listen to Sane, I think is like the best chopper in
Yeah,
my
he's
opinion.
definitely nice, bro. He definitely don't get a lot of credit either. It just sucks that him and Tech are beefing because I was like, damn, and being a fan, you're just like, man, what am I supposed to listen to one and then not listen to the other? So
I ain't gonna lie, like for a long time I wouldn't listen to Tech.
just because of that beef, yeah. So I'm not like that. Well, it's weird for me. I like Nick Cannon, but when Eminem dissed him, like I'm not gonna be like, I don't like Nick Cannon because Nick Cannon's track was actually pretty dope. Was it like Eminem's? Hell no, because Eminem is a rapper. Nick
Yeah,
Cannon just makes music for fun.
yeah,
That's a
bro.
whole difference.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, and then he put like some dope rappers on it, like battle rappers, like what's his face? The beat got put Eminem in the bag. Like that was hard. Like that whole diss track was fire, but it was really only for show. It was never like no real beef to me.
yeah, their beef is weird. It's all over like, well, from what I know, it's
Mariah
like all
Carey.
Mariah Carey and shit.
Yeah,
Like
which is
you know what I mean?
corny.
Like, but he just be joking with people. Like he just be fucking with people.
Bro,
He don't
I
even
don't
be like,
even get him like him anymore. Some people really think that he's a clone, but I doubt that.
nah. They almost got me with that shit too, cause he do look weird now.
Yeah,
But
he
like
got a beard and he wears chains, which he never did.
yeah,
He
yeah,
never
word.
he never did that. I
He never really got fly. Like he was always like
Nah.
white tees and
The weirdest thing I've ever seen, yeah, Charlie Clips and Hitman, facts, which who are both legendary battle rappers that like deserve their credit because they both really are beast battle rappers, like hands down. But M wore what back in the day? The most I've ever seen M wear was like a dog tag, well, like a do rag, which makes no sense to me. Like white people could wear do rags if they have curly hair, probably, but it makes no sense to wear a do rag because do rags are really supposed to just get you waves or to keep your hair down. If you have long hair, I guess you could wear it no matter what. But it's just people used to make fun of it, like, bro, you can't even get waves. Why you got a do rag on?
yeah. I never wore them shits. I remember the one time I did try to wear one to get rid of this shit. I don't know if you can see it. My hair grow fucking weird right here.
Oh, word. So you're trying to put it down, right?
Remember I tried wearing one to get rid of that and it didn't work. So I was like, fuck it,
Yeah,
I
to
ain't
keep
wearing it.
brushing it, put beeswax in it, and just keep brushing it down, and it would probably work. And then your hair would like sit on your scalp like down rather than be pointed up. You get what I mean?
If I just realize if I go to a good barber, they fix it. You can't even really tell. If I let my hair grow for some reason right here, if I let my hair get long, this should start growing like
It's
this.
it's
This
probably where your
should start
hairline
doing
starts.
quick. Yeah, this should start doing like this, and I'll have a curl. It's fucking weird.
That's
Like I
funny.
haven't had long hair since I was like 8. But like if you see shit like there's like my sister got a picture somewhere. I got like this fucking little thing here.
A
Like
little swirl looking like what's his name?
yeah,
Like Superman.
yeah,
You
like
know
that shit look
Superman, that
weird.
little. That's
Yeah, like
funny.
if I let my hair grow out, it do that dumb shit. Like right here, it'd be this way, but this will be over here doing some weird shit.
Yeah, my cut Corey would be like that too. I don't know. It probably depends on, I don't know, maybe your race or something. I don't know. Some people, like Irish people, a lot of them have curly hair naturally. So what if you're Irish and Italian? You're probably gonna have some weird ass hair. I'm super mixed, so my hair is like confused.
Yeah, I'm weird. I'm Irish, Ukrainian, Chechnyan, some shit. I don't fucking know.
What Zech CZET that?
Chechnya is like it's like in Russia somewhere. It's like its
How
own
do you
shit.
spell
But
it?
uh, I have no. It's weird.
Is it with
See,
is it CZE?
nah, that's Czechoslovakia.
Oh yeah,
It's
you're
on.
right. Check. Yeah, that's right. I think I know what you're talking about
It
though.
sound like that, but it's like Chechnya. It's like
Yeah, I
I
know
don't know
what
how
you
to.
mean. Yeah, bro.
But
You ever did the test to see like your
nah,
lineage?
I want to because I know on my mom's side they said that we're like Native American and shit. So I'm trying to find out if I really am.
Yeah, I feel that. I have a lot of Native American in my blood on both sides. Like my mom's white, but
Yeah,
she's like white Native American, and then
yeah, but you can see it. I mean,
yeah.
you could.
But a lot of people think I'm Puerto Rican, and I have part Cuban in me, but like it's Afro-Cuban, and it's not even more dominant. Like my most dominant African, I'm pretty sure is Nigerian. So like I have like, I don't know, 9-8% Nigerian, but then I have a whole other African bunch of Africans too, Mali, just a lot of different things. Bantu people, or maybe Bantu people is my highest, or those are my two highest. Either way, I have mad different Africans in me. So my girl's 8% African. Her parents told her she was Italian growing up her whole life, and she's 8% African.
Yeah, it's crazy when you start doing them shits. But I definitely knew that you was like you could definitely tell you're Native American, a big part
It doesn't
American.
even pop up really on the test because like Native American is kind of like weird with it because the bloodline is like there's a lot of straight Native Americans, but I heard a lot of them refuse to test. They don't like doing all that. But Native
Yeah.
Americans are directly kin to Asians. If I'm trying to give people history tests if y'all like history, but Native Americans are kin to Asians, and they just when instead of like when if however you believe it, but this is pretty much how the world happened, is that when we came from like Africa, some people went to America through the Bering Strait, which was across Russia. You know what I mean, with
Yeah.
the ice, and like they still had land right there before Pangea and everything flooded and the world became what it is now. They all before they broke apart crazily, they walked across and came to North America, Canada, and that's why there's so much Native Americans in like Alaska and stuff like that in Canada. Then over here, like Lackawanna is directly deprived from Native Americans. Luzerne's directly deprived from Native Americans. Capouse, matter of fact, Capouse Avenue, that was the name of like the leader around here.
All right, man, in this area, yeah.
Yeah, if you read the little blue things around in the area, they have it all. They'll say some of it. What up, Deborah? But yeah, I'm Native American on both sides, so it's crazy though, man. A lot of Native Americans, a lot of people don't even know they're Native American, but if you really think about it, most of us kind of are because they're mixed in with everything. So, yeah, we
Yeah, because I know
definitely. What are you about to say? My bad.
I know on my mom's side they said that we had like a big portion of Native American.
Probably Cherokee more than likely.
Yeah, some shit. And I know
Cherokee.
that they're like mostly Irish, but like I said, they got like Native American in them.
Yeah,
Like on my dad's this
a lot of
Ian Chester.
times the people came to America and like one of their daughters or son would fall in love with a Native American and then they'd have kids, but then that kid would sometimes be raised white and a lot of people wouldn't know, and then they have kids with another white person, and then you know what I'm saying? That's what happened a lot of times.
Uh,
My family's been mixed for a long time. Like we've been mixed. One of my last names, like in my family, was the Brits, and that is because like my great grandfather was straight African and his wife was white, or it was the opposite. Well, something happened, but all I know is that the last name is like a general or something like that, the name of the city. So it was somebody very strong out there, and he definitely, or she, it was probably a she, because it was probably a white guy, because white guys could own land, because he owned land and kept all his mixed babies away from all the white people. You know what I'm saying? Because back then you had to be different. A lot of people don't understand that. Like back then, with all the racism and stuff, if you had a kid with a black person, your kid would still become a slave unless you somehow hid them away from everybody, and which happened a
Or
lot. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people, white guys, started like, "Oh, no, that's my kid," even though it was black. They were like, "Nah, that's my kid. Like, let me go hide it."
a lot of people don't know. Thomas Jefferson had black
Yeah,
kids.
because he liked having sex with the slaves. That's why. For real. A lot of people like to try to hide that part of American history.
Yeah, they don't talk about it, but he
Yeah,
did though.
that's why they have that funny Dave Chappelle skit where he's like, they pull up like the people are taking the DNA test and people are like, I'm related to, I don't know, Christopher Columbus, and people are all saying things, and every black person was like, I'm related to Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson. So it was like a joke, you know what I mean, like an inside joke. It was kind of messed up, but yeah, damn
They
man.
should be on some wild shit.
Yeah, I love Dave Chappelle, man. He's the GOAT. He's the best comedian, hands down. No way around it. In my eyes, you know what I mean? I don't want to doo-doo on anybody else's opinion about comedy, but I've probably seen a
Fuck,
lot different of them, and I think that he's probably the best.
he say whatever he want. That's why I fuck.
Exactly, bro. They tried to cancel Dave Chappelle, and they couldn't. Where does that
Yeah, word.
happen? Where does that happen? If you're getting
Yeah, word.
canceled, even the baby had to get some help with getting canceled because he was about to lose everything.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah.
saying
Oh,
some homophobic type slur at a show. He was just like, It wasn't even super bad. I don't want to say it
yeah.
wasn't because I didn't hear it. But personally, I think people should be able to say whatever they want. At the end of the day, it is supposed to be a free country, but that's not true. That's out the window now. You know what I mean? Like, we could say certain things, but I promise you this, if we start talking about some things like me and C5 were talking about, this video is not going to get as much views, and it's not going to be tossed into the stuff. It's just how it works, bro.
They be doing crazy shit, man. Censoring and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And me and C5, we're talking about last episode. We're talking about some things that a lot of people don't want to acknowledge. You know what I mean? Maybe like about vaccines and all that. But
Yeah,
it
shit
kind of
like that definitely lower
exactly.
the I can't even
They'll
think of the
take you
shit.
out
The
of the
reach.
algorithm for stuff like
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean? Because you're talking about things they don't like, and the only way to get input into the algorithm and all that is if at that point is if people share you or if you have a big following. So that's why a lot of people won't speak on stuff like that until they're like big or at least established
I
and
was,
have a lot of followers.
yeah. No, I think one shit with me, like shit that fucked me up, is I be talking about like politics a lot.
Exactly.
That's why I stopped, cause like my view on shit like that is I don't give a fuck about this side or that side. I
Exactly.
just
I'm an independent. That's what I was out of school. So I'll say that Democrat ain't shit or I'll say that Republican ain't shit. If I really feel that way, I feel that way.
that's how I am too. Like if this side doing some fuck shit, I'm gonna talk about it. If this side's doing some fuck shit, I'm gonna talk about them too. Like
Exactly, bro. They are all, bro. Most politicians are crooked. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So it's just pretty much finding the least crooked one.
yeah,
There's
real shit.
actually an ex basketball player. His name is Royce White. He's I think he's running for governor of Minnesota right now. Bro, you need to peep him. He's really smart, intelligent. He actually retired in the NBA because he refused to fly with the team because he has like real bad paranoia. It's like to the point where what's the word that they use that means like it's really bad, clinical. I think that's the word. Like if you're depressed but you have really bad depression, it's clinical depression.
Is it man?
What's the word?
Is it manic?
Manic, maybe, yeah, manic, something like that. Yeah, facts.
I heard
So
of manic depression, manic
yeah,
bipolar.
that's the word. I don't know why I'm saying clinical. Manic, yeah, whatever word. Maybe they both mean the same thing, but in different ways. But yeah, he retired, but like now he's in the spotlight again, and he be on Jason, I forget his name. Like someone that used to be on ESPN, but now he has his own thing because he broke off of ESPN because they wanted him to be too political. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
well,
hard
yeah,
body Christian and like he's always pushing. He always says like you'd have to watch it to see it. You know what I'm saying?
I looked it up. What's his name again? You said
My boy Joe Duke has put me onto him. He always be sending me all his stuff because he's like, yo Vic, this is all the stuff you be saying to me. Here, let me see if I can find it real quick for you. Yeah, I know. If you want to bring me one, you can. My bad, my girl's about me.
oh,
Let me see. Damn, when's the last time I messaged my dude? I usually talk to him every day. I've been kind of busy with the podcast and stuff lately. Here, let me just look his name up. But yeah, he be showing me all this stuff. Royce White though is the candidate that you need to check out because he's actually for the people and he'll call mother. He's technically Republican, but he's not like I don't know how to explain it. He got some liberal views. He got some conservative views because there's always a conservative. That's his name, Jason Whitlock. You ever hear of Jason Whitlock?
mm, I don't know. I don't think so.
He was on ESPN. I'll send you the video right here.
If you send, me, I like trying to. I try. Sometimes it come out.
Yeah,
I take
you're breaking up. I don't know why you're breaking up. It's probably the damn
probably
Skype
my internet.
or one of the two. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? I definitely want to do a track with you sometime, man. We got it, bro. Maybe we get a track with like me, you, and somebody else on it, man.
With it.
You know what I mean?
With it.
Something fast, maybe something we could chop on. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming
Yeah,
on, dog.
yeah, I've been wanting to do some more chopper shit. Like my album got some chopper shit on it. I got I got this dope ass song called "What I Go Through." You ever hear Tangeray Lope?
Nah, I don't think so.
He got a track on the he rap and sing, but I got him hook. That shit is fire.
I have
That
to
shit,
check it out. You have to send
but
me
I didn't
something
drop.
about it when you do it.
I
Well,
didn't drop.
bro,
Well,
honestly, you might just be better off. It depends on how you feel because a lot of people feel like me personally. I like the album because I feel like dropping the album is like a piece of history and like a piece of your
yeah,
past, like just all in one. But right now, the best probably way to drop music is just singles.
yeah, that's the business thing to do. The better business thing to do.
Exactly.
Like I know I want to put the album out only because like I wanted to put it out for mad long.
Yeah.
Like I know when we was growing up, it was albums. I
Album,
mean,
album, album. Yeah.
yeah, and that's my thing. Like I want to at least I got a mixtape out, which is kind of like an album, but
Yeah.
I want to have that album.
Yeah. I got
Like I
like
already
3
paid for the
mixtapes
art.
on that piff. And then there's one called Off the Wave or something like that. I have one of my mixtapes on. I don't know. It's like a big mixtape site. I guess it was the newest one when I dropped it like 3 years ago. It was one of the bigger mixtape things like that piff. So, but people do still bump mixtapes, believe it or not. People really do. Some people prefer that type of music. You know what I mean? Because it's more raw, it's more official, it's not censored.
Yeah. Well, I don't censor any of my shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Even on cipher, if you listen to my ciphers, I say crazy shit. Like,
They ever check you? Or they ever like, no, you can't be saying things like that?
they don't care what you say,
That's
man.
what
It's
up.
it's freedom. Man. You can say whatever the hell you want.
That's what up. I
Oh,
appreciate everyone for watching us, yo, for real. We had some good followers and we got some good views. My bad if I didn't say something back to your comment. I kept going on and off from it. But yeah, bro, I appreciate you.
well, I'm here.
Yeah, I just like I get caught in
Appreciate
the
you.
conversation a lot of times, and I'm just like talking, and I'm like, oh damn, we're on like a show right now. That's like one thing that I'm getting better at now. I'm just kind of talking to you where I'm not even
I know I can't even
noticing.
comments. I be forgetting.
Exactly. Like I be looking in the comments like, oh damn, people are saying things like my brother was saying, yeah, we're more Nigerian than anything. I see my nephews watching, but he said ethnicity. It's about nationality. We're all Americans from the gutter, just trying to leave some behind for the loved ones. Exactly. That's like the number one thing that we all have. Our goals have to be is to leave something behind for our kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's definitely.
My cousin said, "Good, cuzzo. I'm proud of you. Good looks, yo." But yeah,
Thank you,
bro.
everybody. then, you know.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I was talking to the audience. I was saying
Oh,
thank you for everyone tuning in and listening.
facts, bro. We definitely gotta get you on another time for sure, bro. My goal is to have like a storefront where I could do it like live, and you could just come
Yeah,
through.
that definitely better.
You know what I'm
Or
saying? So that's my goal. I'm gonna try to come work from this to actually getting some money off it, get monetized and whatnot. Take whatever monetization and then put it into a storefront. Have a studio there too. I might have to rename what like because like my music is called Paperboy Productions, but if like 570 Live gets so much clout, I might need to name the music something similar to that. You know what I'm saying? So it could all be one big thing, like 570 Music,
and
570 Live. So like when you walk in, it's all of them. Like uh, I want to have a green room where like we go in and we could all just sit down and have the podcast. And I want to have another room where we could shoot videos for people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that'll be in the green room too. Maybe I'll just have like something set up for just the podcast in a green room and then a studio. You know what I'm saying? So I could do all three. It'll
yeah,
happen
like
someday.
whenever you try to do it, let me know. Like you need help on anything,
Facts,
I got
bro.
you.
I'm trying to get investors. I have a couple people that I'm trying to get like come in, but I want people to see my vision and be like, listen, bro, like I'm trying to do something bigger than me. It's not like it's named Victor Mullen freaking music or something. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. I can't do anything by myself. I've come to that realization now that I'm like, in order for me to go somewhere and do something, I have to have a team. I have to have people behind me because as much as people want to say that they made it by themselves, it's a lie. There's no way you're making it by yourself, bro. It's
You
impossible.
gotta have help doing something. You gotta like me. Like I need. I got help from Grind Mode. I got help from my boy Tone. Like
Exactly,
If it wasn't for Tone recording me, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing. I'd be
bro.
fucked. Man.
It's crazy because like you probably was an unexpected help, but you didn't even put two and two together because he'd just be with you all the time or he'd just be helping you out all the
Yeah,
time. But then you're like, oh damn, like he's actually a big part of my career.
it is. That's why I was saying like earlier. Like if I ever like go somewhere, like I like the engineer people gonna have to realize he coming too, and he gonna have a say in this shit
Facts.
because
Well,
part of
you're
my sound is
gonna
because.
exactly, and you have to put on for your mans. Like, make sure you're like, nah, bro. Like, we're gonna bring you in when I'm working with big name producers, and they're gonna help teach you some of this stuff. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, watch him while he mixes it down, and now you could steal something from him. Not steal, but I mean, some producers might be a little weird with it. Like, oh, nah, I ain't gonna show you my process. But a lot of them like to show it because that's part of the game.
Yeah, because it's not stealing, it's learning. Hmm.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people that didn't go to school for producing, and there are better producers than people that did go to school for producing. So it's it's a weird thing. You know what I mean? And word, Bob, I used to say empires aren't built by one person, bro. That's a fact. So yeah, bro, I'll definitely let you know. You know what I mean? Because I'm willing to have like split ownership with somebody. If people could see the vision, we could all do something together. We'll see. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. Like help, let me know. I'll see what I can do. I can't do a lot, but if I if
yeah, I
I can
feel
help,
you. But it's really more of all of our clout. We all put our clout together and open it and like run it together like as a business. Bro, people will come use the studio and I'm gonna try to like undercut the dog shit out of everybody. Like if some the next closest studio charges probably like I don't know, the one that I know probably charges like 50 an hour. Bro, I'm gonna charge half of that, 25, maybe even 15 at first, bro. Undercut the shit out of them, so just so we can get our name out there and people could do something with it. And then once it starts getting more recognition, once whoever the engineer is starts getting better at it and having his own sound to it, boom. Whether it's me, whether it's whoever else is there, have them we move up to 25 and then eventually you have so much clout behind it, it ain't gonna matter the price. People are just gonna come because they know you and they know that their sound's gonna sound right. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's like when I first started recording, I was with Mike Ortiz.
Oh
He
yeah,
was on.
shout out Mike Ortiz over at the
Yeah,
joint. Yeah, that was what's it called? We performed there. That's the first place I ever performed besides Racketeers and all that. But like first thing that was like for underages and stuff. Oh, I can't think of what it used to be called. It used to be a coffee shop.
shit, I don't even know.
You ever
I know
perform?
upstairs was a print. We might be
Yeah.
thinking of different.
No, no, we're thinking of the same place. It just became that after. It was never a
Oh yeah,
studio. At first, it was a different. It was like a coffee shop, and like people jits were allowed to go in there and watch shows and stuff. So like rock bands would perform there, and then after that shut down, it was called something, I can't think of the name. Then it became a printing store, and Mike Ortiz
Yeah,
rented downstairs and turned it into the
yeah.
studio.
There's the different stairs. I forget what he called the studio because I
Me
used to always
too.
call him. I'm going to
Whatever happened to him? He just like disappeared.
he now he started doing EDM shit. He started making EDM
Oh, I
music.
ain't mad at him. That's a big market right there.
Yeah, and he moved to Philly.
Oh,
He's been
word. That's what's up. I have to see if I can find him on Facebook because he actually produced a lot of songs for me at a time. I didn't pay for the studio time. I was going through somebody else who was doing it all. But I wouldn't mind of doing it at the time. I just, I would go there. I always produce my own stuff. You know what I mean? But I've finally learned how to
Mike,
actually master and stuff in a way.
Mike was nice with the beats. Definitely, like, we
For
be
sure.
sometimes I would just go there and chill with him. I wouldn't even be
For
recording. I'd
real.
just be there.
Smoke.
And
You
he'd be
couldn't
like,
smoke
you want to make
cigarettes, but you can smoke weed down there.
yeah, yeah. And
Funny.
he'd be like, yo, you want to make a beat? I'd be like, yeah, fuck it. So he'll sit there, he'll start fucking with the keys. I'll start fucking. I don't even know how to make beats.
For real. You ever did his system ever shut down on you guys and you had to start it back up and redo everything?
Yeah, yeah. Ah,
uh,
ah,
he was so mad one time it shut all down. He was like, "Oh man," he's like, "Bro, don't even worry about the time. I got y'all. Like whatever you're like, just pay for 2 hours. I got you. We're gonna redo this all." Like, what just happened? I lost everything. I'm sorry, bro. The whole system shut.
Remember we did a me and Brolic and Tone. We had a 10-hour session once. We was down
Damn, 10 hours, bro.
there. We put in a 10-hour
How much
session.
songs did you make?
A lot. I don't even like probably like seven.
That's pretty good for 10 hours. Most people
Yeah,
probably can't even get that done. Probably most people probably get like three.
yeah. No, we did a lot. Like, cause we always went in there prepared. Like I
Yeah, with
always go.
already your lyrics already written. A lot. Some people go
I
into the
don't.
studio and don't even have all the lyrics prepared.
Yeah, no, I don't like doing that. Cause I don't got breath for
Yeah,
that.
exactly. But some people
Like,
freestyle too. A lot of people go in there like, all
yeah,
right, I'm gonna freestyle the beginning and then I'll finish it off with something written. Or a lot of people have different methods. You know what I mean?
yeah. And I don't like writing in the studio unless I'm like at
Your home
like if
gym.
I'm at yeah if I'm at cause Tone's that's in his crib, so
Yeah,
I go to his.
facts.
He'll be sitting there. He'll make a beat, and we'll be sitting there, and he'll be like, "Yo, write something to this," and I'll be like, "All right, boom," and
Say
we.
less. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel that. They're getting loud out there. I think it's my that's my cue. I think they're getting ready to go to bed. But yeah, bro, I appreciate you, man. Damn, I actually think we actually went for an hour. I thought we were only gonna end up doing it for 45 minutes, but I'm pretty sure we went over. What time is it? Yeah, we're like an hour and 10 minutes right now. See, you get into good conversation for real.
yeah.
We just talk
So
about random stuff.
shit, history, music.
Facts, bro. I definitely need to get a link. What do you use mostly for your music? I think you said Spotify, right? Is that where like you got your most
Yeah,
streams and all that?
yeah. That's where I'm gonna start dropping most. All my shit is gonna be dropping on Spotify and YouTube. But
Yeah. But if you're going through
uh,
DistroKid, it's gonna be on everything.
yeah, it'll be
iTunes.
on everything. But I know like Spotify is what I promote
Oh,
mostly.
okay. So yeah, I'll have to get the link to your Spotify and I'll post it in the comments. Send it to me, or you could just post it in the comments yourself.
Yeah, where I can do that.
You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, I really appreciate you coming on, dog. We're gonna have to do it another time, hopefully in a different situation. I'm moving soon anyway, so I'm gonna have a different setup. But yeah,
Doubt.
I appreciate you. But thank you everybody for tuning into 570 Live. And just so you know, it's episode 13, Illuminati. Illuminati. But yeah,
Nah, don't
bro.
feel that.
I
I feel
appreciate you.
it.
All right, bro, God. You too. Peace.